Hello dirt racing fans and welcome to the Beaver Dam Speedway located in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin for our 6th race of the Amsoil Dirt Late Model Series. I'm joined in the booth by Sreg Gervia.
Hello.
And Jacoby Urenga.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so now we're here for our first heat race of the evening. Our pole sitter is Trevor Davidson and Tanner Campos starts to his outside as they just roll off. Quickly, give me your picks, guys.
What does she even watch on HBO Max?
Oh, rip. Let's take the green flag. Trevor Davidson leads them around. Is now Nick Nelson looking to the inside of Tanner Campos.
Flying around that final corner, Trevor.
As Nick Nelson, I believe, has taken second spot over Tanner Campos, so that's going to be interesting how that turns out.
Yep. Now Trevor Davidson has extended his lead over second place. As here's Zach Stern, he's 3 wide currently. For that final transfer spot, he's stuck on that outside lane. Brian Leon currently holds that spot, and he's battling Giancarlo Urenda.
Matthew, don't TK.
As now Urenda has that preferred line on the inside, and he'll try to get around the 16 of Brian Leon. And around he goes. He takes that transfer spot. Here's Tanner Campos, who has closed the gap between himself and Guy Speed, trying to take 4th away, but now Guy gets thrown off that corner.
Zero, Tanner Campos has been incredibly fast all season long. He just has not been able to make anything work, and he even failed to make the A main for a few of these past races. Let's see if that streak does not restart again tonight.
Yep. To say that Tanner struggled for a little while is an understatement, but now his team is beginning to recover, and now he's running 4th in this heat race.
So, Guy Speed is currently trying to pass Nick Nelson for second spot.
Yep. As he easily makes his way around the 0-1 with that inside line, and now he's setting his sights down on our pole sitter Trevor Davidson.
Looks like the inside line is the preferred line on this street.
Yeah. While it's not as bad as tracks like Charlotte where the outside lane you zoom on by, the inside lane is definitely the preferred line, but the outside lane can keep the racing side by side for a little while.
Alright, as the guy is closing in on Trevor Davidson, this is going to get a bit interesting in a few moments.
He's taking peeks to the inside, and now there he is. They're going to be side by side down the back straightaway for the lead. Through 3 and 4, can Guy clear him off this corner? They're still side by side with 4 laps to go in this heat race.
For third.
Guy Speed takes the lead. As if you saw on the corner of the screen, there's a battle for 3rd back there, Tanner Campos and Nick Nelson.
Looks like Giancarlo Urenda has the final transfer slot over Zach Stern.
And now Zach's taking a peek to the inside. Through 3 and 4, Zach definitely has that preferred line. As they come to 2 laps to go in this heat race, they're side by side for the final transfer spot.
Yo, can somebody tell me why even though
As now there's another battle for the lead. With the white flag in the air, Trevor Davidson has gone back to the inside of Guy Speed. And he's going to bring it through 3 and 4. He'll win heat race number 1. And that final transfer spot is going to go to Zach Stern as they all murder themselves.
And they're out in the wall.
Yeah, everyone is going into the wall.
Not exactly the most ideal way to enter pit road.
Nope, not at all. But Trevor Davidson wins the first heat from pole.
Hey, you want to get fit and play games at the same time, you big ding-dong? Well, boy, do I got something for you. Wii Sports! In this epic game of fitness, you can get fit! Look at him playing that. Good job there, Bob. Look, it's time for baseball. Oh, he missed. Holy. Golf. Now time for boxing. Remember to plug in the nunchuck. Wii Sports, get it now!
Welcome back to Beaver Dam, as Jared Holmes has won the pole for a second heat race with Greg Servia to his outside. Do you guys have any picks for this race?
I'm probably gonna go with that 30 of Greg Surrey. He looks fast at the track, considering how he qualified for this race. I mean,
That 48 of Demo Redneck sticks out to me a lot as the green flag is out for this second heat.
Greg somehow got the jump on that outside lane, but that inside line with Jared Holmes is going to easily keep up with him through the corners.
as Jared leads lap 1, and here comes Demo Redneck to the inside Greg Servia.
Greg really did not handle that corner well. Sorry, my bad. He was side by side with Jared for the majority of the lap, and now all of a sudden he's dropping back. He just lost third to Raven Dagan. Well, not quite. It's Demo to the inside of Jared for the race lead.
As Demo is going to get the inside. Well, here comes Jared.
Demo still has that preferred line, and I think he's cleared Jared Holmes already. And now Raven Dagan is looking to be a part of the mix. And here's Greg Servia, who has just lost fourth from Carter Jones and is feeling pressure from Brandon Allen. Greg is currently on that transfer spot.
Yeah, this sucks on the outside. Like, he sucks. He even sucks in general.
What else is new? Oh, here's Raven Dagan taking a peek to the inside of, well, not really teammate, friend group member, Jared Holmes. And he's got a teammate behind him as well, Carter Jones, Tau Racing teammates.
It's my way or Jimmy's way, because he paid me.
As Carter is going to take a peek to the inside of Jared, as Raven has easily taken second away.
It's my way or the highway.
Now Demo is...
For the transfer non-existent at this.
What's leaving the house?
Demo has led for a pretty long time here, but now Raven is looking to get by him. We've got two Tau Racing teammates, my bad, running second and third. Could they work together to get by the leader?
All you have to do is ask your mom what leaving the house is, and she'll probably...
As now we've got a battle side by side for sixth between Tyler King and Brandon Allen. Tyler King easily takes a spot on the low line.
Because being people is
A
not
surprisingly
something to joke about.
abysmal performance
Even though they don't
right now
sell
from
them,
Brandon Allen. That
they're
car you would
still
normally expect to be up front, but for whatever reason, that car is not doing very well.
You'll a lot more than
But we all know Brandon Allen is the king of the B main. He's won like 3 B mains already this season. As now we have a battle for the lead. Tau Motorsports teammates working together on the inside to get by Demo Redneck.
One's going, shoot.
As
One's
now-
going to
That
the garage.
top
One's
3
going
is
to
just
the garage.
pulling
One's
away
going
from
to the
Jared.
garage.
And here comes Greg.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all going to the
Raven
garage.
has taken the heat race lead away from Demo, and now his teammate is also looking to pass Demo, but for second. White flag for Raven
White
Dagan.
flag.
Jackal's going to this window. Jackal's going to the window.
Does Carter have anything to say for his teammate? It does not look like it. Maybe. No, it doesn't look like it. Raven Dagan will win the second heat race as they all kill themselves again.
And Greg Surrey gets that final transfer spot, was 5th place over.
Very interesting. Greg somehow didn't suck as bad as usual. He's in the A main as they'll all pull into their pit stalls. Raven Dagan wins our second heat race. We'll be right back after this message.
It became evident in 1992 that it was either going to probably be Bill Elliott or 8 games is good.
Welcome back to Beaver Dam, as now we're here for our third heat racing event of the evening. It's Colin Dover, your leader, with Caleb Marinelli. 2 is outside as the pace car is already pulling out of pit lane, and Colin will take the green flag.
As that outside lane just does not go.
Colin very easily pulled away from second place is Caleb Marinelli, and Caleb is already dropping back to the 4th position.
The field appears much more stacked up this time around, as there are battles for position going on all around the track, including the final transfer spot, which is currently going down between Kyler Scott and Caden Bishop.
Caden Bishop right on the back bumper of Kyler Scott, but Kyler Scott is more worried about passing Caleb Marinelli, as they were 3 wide maybe there for the lead, but now just bar and pull on the inside.
He can remove Carter.
Coming out of turn 4, Barham Pool will clear Colin Dover and take the lead in this third heat race. Meanwhile, Kyler Scott, to the inside of Caleb Marinelli, completes the pass.
Yep. Well, he's not clear yet, but now he's clear. He just slots in line right in front of Caleb Marinelli. Top 5 is mostly pulled away from the rest of the field, if I am not mistaken.
Okay, you're kidding.
Yep.
You're kidding.
As now, fan favorite Roberto Crown has made his way around Caden Bishop. He's got a lot of work to do if he wants to close the gap between himself and the final transfer spot.
Actually, Blake.
That 17 of Kyler Scott is making up huge ground right now. He's passed several cars.
Oh!
He's passed 3 laps, I believe. He's about to catch the 24 Barham Pool.
Him and Colin Dover made contact coming out of that corner, but all of a sudden Kyler Scott has become the car to beat. He is all of a sudden super fast for whatever reason, and now he's trying to go for the lead.
No, Thomas, just join us.
Marinelli to the inside of Marco Suarez, trying to complete the pass there.
Oh, I understand.
He's got that preferred inside line, but I don't know, will he be able to slot in line? No, instead he'll just try to pass Colin Dover instead, which should be pretty easy with the inside lane.
Yes, please.
Coming into turn 1, Kyler Scott appears to have stagnated. He's not making a Kyler Scott, nor is he losing any ground. He's just stuck in where he is right now.
But he's still very slowly closing the gap. He's not quite on his back bumper, but he's still closing the gap very slowly on himself and Barham Pool. But does he have the time to take the lead with 2 laps to go now in this heat race? And it appears we've lost Sreg Gervia. No, he's back. But now,
White flag.
as Poole comes through 3 and 4, he'll take the checkered flag for our third heat race, and they'll all kill themselves into the wall again.
Colin Dover will claim the final transfer spot as they all Korean if it.
As now the ball pull into the pit stalls. Barham Pool wins our third heat race. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Beaver Dam. For our fourth heat race, Justin Newman has the pole, and they'll pull off already. What are your picks for the fourth heat race?
I think I'm gonna go for that 51 of Jackson May. I don't know what it is. He probably has that jet speed of Nos just to get him into.
Very interesting, as now all of Eric Jones Racing is in this heat race. Justin Newman gets the jump off the green flag.
Turned up Jackson Maine to the inside of the 56 of Pop Tart, followed closely behind by, I believe that is the action. I can't make out the number. I'm not even going to try.
And in second place is General Jake, making his first ADLMS start, filling in for the injured Dylan Jones after the horrific accident during the Dover night race in the Miller Lite NASCAR Cup Series.
Now, what I find surprising here is taking Thief make it to the A main and run up front in these heat races. They are both currently outside of the final transfer spot, which is very, very shocking.
And it looks like Jake is actually taking a look to the inside of Justin Newman.
We live in a world where everyone's
As Jackson Maine has cleared the 56.
but apparently
General Jake has taken the lead away in his first ever Amsoil Dirt Late Model Series start. But the question is, can he hold on to it?
that guy just saved my life.
So Bacon Thief is now in the transfer spot over Kylie Grider.
Bacon Thief, unfortunately, has not had the best luck in this series. But now he's trying to make a pass on the 56 of Pop-Tart. And now, as you see back there, Kylie Grider is trying to pass Pop-Tart for that final transfer spot. She has that preferred line on the inside lane. As I think they're side by side for the lead. That is correct. Justin Newman to the inside of General Jake. But unfortunately, our camera crew is focusing on the battle for the final transfer spot.
Well, that's more interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
Bacon Thief is going to the inside of Jackson Maine
He'll take
for
third.
third spot.
He'll take third away, as Kylie Grider has taken fifth away for the final transfer spot.
You disgust me, Blake.
Tavi's the Pop-Tart, so it's probably Pop-Tart, the only one who can really battle for the transfer spot.
And now, Kylie passes the 51 of Jackson Maine for the fourth position. Bacon Thief is currently in third,
What do you mean double?
as we have 4 laps to go. Nope, 3 laps to go. I'm sorry.
Justin Newman is pulling away from the general right now, though it appears that the general is not letting Newman out.
Whose idea? Whose idea was that? Like,
As now, here they come through turns 3 and 4. It's the white flag in the air for Justin
oh my
Newman.
God, I just found
Can he hold on as General Jake is trying to take a peek to the inside?
actually. Oh my God, they're all there. Literally 4.
As Pop-Tart has cleared Jackson Maine for the final transfer spot.
As they come out of turn 4, it is Justin Newman taking the win in our second heat race. They may have died back there. No, they didn't. But they'll all pull into pit road anyway.
3 are repelling onto the roof.
Jackson Maine appears to be showing some frustration with Pop-Tart. Perhaps we'll see more of that later.
Very interesting. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Beaver Dam Raceway for the B main event. 2 spots are to be decided in our A main due to a lack of pit stalls into the top 5, making it the top 2 make the A main, making those spots much harder to grab for tonight's main event. As Giancarlo Arenda is going to take the green flag for our B main, 30 laps around this third of a mile racetrack.
And you just start screaming all of what he sees.
Urenda,
is pulling out to her.
Urenda, your leader, as Roberto Crown is going to take the transfer spot from Tyler King in the
Wait, you're
69.
turning 12 tomorrow?
Now, don't look now, but that 07 of Brandon Allen is on a march. He is hungry and he wants to get into that.
Brandon Allen, the king of the B main, he knows how to win a B main. As now he's taken third from Tyler King, he's going to try to set his sights on Roberto Crown, who currently holds a transfer spot in second.
We stayed up till 11 and it also wasn't a school night. Like, remember, you weren't there.
Come out of turn
It turns out we
2.
can actually.
Allen has cleared the 69 of King and is now setting his sights on the 42 of Crown.
But the thing was, it was like Saturday.
But Crown also wants to try to get around Urenda for the lead.
Oh, I have Zoom calls tomorrow.
From what it appears is that one that we've lost Sreg Guervia, and 2, that Crown, while Allen is gaining on Crown, it appears that Crown is also gaining on Urenda.
But it looks like Allen has taken a peek to the inside of Crown Jr. I don't think he has the speed to get around him right now, but that could very easily change.
As Jackson Maine takes Forrest Gump.
That's right, Guervia is back.
Bachman, where is he?
Here comes Crown, again taking another peek to the inside of Urenda. Allen was trying to battle for that final transfer spot, but he's got problems of his own. Jackson Maine is to the inside of Allen.
And Maine has been very quiet all season long. We haven't seen a whole lot of him. This is really the first time all season that I myself have noticed him as he goes to the inside of the 42 of Crown Jr. for that transfer spot.
As now he may also have the inside on Urenda for the race lead. Yes, he does. They're going to be side by side coming out of this corner.
Give me a sign.
Maine to the lead of the B main. What a run by the 51 of Jackson Maine.
Oops, I'll be my-
Urenda's not one to give up that easily. He's trying to get back to Maine to get that lead back, but I don't think he has it. He doesn't have anything for him.
He may have
Tyler
already.
King's the inside of Brandon Allen.
Yeah, Allen may have unfortunately already used up all of his stuff, or could he be conserving for later in the race? We still have a little bit over half of this B main to go.
The cops came and just.
If you're conserving, you shouldn't conserve like or
If I
A
go
main.
fly, then
That's probably a mistake right there.
Bro, I can have-
Now Urenda is looking for the lead back.
You guys-
He keeps taking peeks to the inside of Maine. Maybe he thinks he has the speed to make it pass.
Have you guys heard of books? I've heard it's like his name starts. It's him and I forget his last name.
As we come out of turn 2 now, the top 5 have broken away from the rest of the field, and I would not be surprised if sooner or later we start coming upon lap traffic.
Same exact
Yep.
thing happened.
We saw it last week at Charlotte, and it really messed up the leaders. It even caused Tyler King to spin out and end his day, and that helped Dylan Jones get his win only hours before his terrible crash at Bristol. But now here's Urenda to the inside of Maine for the B main lead.
As Tyler King's starting to fall back to Roberto Crown
But does-
as well as
but
Brandon
does it-
Allen.
but it still doesn't matter. I mean, the
As
same-
now
same
Urenda
exact thing.
has not quite cleared the 51. He'll most likely get him out of turns 3 and 4, as he does.
Okay, no me. That's what started.
Now
Around
Roberto,
11 laps to go. Around 11
And
laps
no
to go.
word for
as Roberto Crown is also trying to get around Jackson Maine. He has that inside, and he's trying to take a peek down there.
no, just not in our area.
Maine continues to go wide in the corners the way he is. Crown Jr. is going to have the opportunity to pass him and get into the Yami.
Alright, these are orange.
Now, Jackson Maine is more concerned right now, it seems, about passing Urenda for the lead, as he is taking peeks to the inside
to have opened up the door to go to the inside as Urenda appears to go wide.
Stop fighting.
Ooh, Urenda washed up a little bit, and that's going to let Jackson Maine take the lead. Not quite. Urenda's fighting hard back on that outside, but now Maine has cleared him.
Yeah, he needs to get into this, get behind Jackson Maine, because Roberto Grant could just pounce in and take that spot away from him.
And they're coming up on lap traffic now. This may or may not play a factor if they end up catching them, as Jackson Maine appears to be pulling away from that 90 car.
Yep. You can see lap traffic coming out of 4. Maine probably sees him up close, but there's only 5 laps to go. It's very unlikely that Maine will catch the tail end, that is the 88 of Michael Blaney.
It is also unlikely that the king of B-Mains will even get close to catching Giancarlo Urenda.
I think he's running 5th, and he's kind of, staying back there. I think he forgets that only the top 2 are making it this race.
I know, I said the same thing.
Look, car, but was not able to make a move that time.
Fortunately not. But Maine has really pulled away from Urenda, but Urenda is really working hard towards closing that gap.
They are catching them.
If this race was a couple more laps, maybe they could have caught lap traffic. But the white flag is already in the air.
Urenda is pulling away from Crown Jewel. Maine is going to win this B main, and that Urenda will transfer in as well.
As everyone
Everyone
kills himself going out of pit road. As they'll all merge into their stalls. Very unfortunate. Roberto Crown will not make the main event, and neither will the king of B mains, Brandon Allen, in that hose mad car. Jackson Maine, your winner, the B main here at Beaver Dam. We'll be right back for tonight's main event.
Man, doing all this work is very thirst-provoking. If only I had a beverage. Man, if only I had a beverage. Oh yeah, epic.
Here you go. Here's a nice, refreshing Pepsi.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Refreshing. Pepsi, get it now!
Welcome back to Beaver Dam for our main event of the evening. Trevor Davidson on pole for the event, and to his outside will be the 36 of Raven Dagan, Barnpool, Justin Newman make up row 2, and Guy Speed will round out the top 5.
How do you know, how do you tell it?
Now,
How do you tell
the pace car will pull off.
in your draft?
On a pit lane, dives the pace car, the small pit lane area, as they'll take the green flag here at Beaver Dam.
Trevor Davidson goes out to an early lead here. Barnpool working on the 36 of Raven Dagan, trying to clear him to get second place.
Yep, Barnpool already peeking.
Speed looking.
Pool already peeking to the inside of Davidson. As they may have been 3 wide back there for a brief moment. Now Poole is going to take another look to the inside of Davidson. Guy Speed has just completed a pass for second on Raven Dagan.
Barnpool to the inside.
Tyler
Not
Scott
able to-
trying to go inside of Raven Dagan.
As Barnpool has cleared Trevor Davidson for the race lead.
91 of Guy Speed appears to be catching the 77. He may or may not make a move on him very soon. Kyler Scott is also in the picture now.
Yep. Now, Guy Speed is right on that back bumper of the 77. Marinelli to the inside of Justin Newman for the 7th spot, I believe that is.
Back behind them, we have Jared Holmes and Carter Jones. Two good friends with each other on and off the track. And right behind them is the 48 of Daniel Rednick.
It appears Caleb and Tanner both want to go on Ravadagan. They were 3 wide throughout that corner for a brief moment. But now it's just Tanner Campos to the inside of 36 Tau Racing driver of Ravadagan.
Going down the backstretch now. Campos still fighting with that 36 of Reagan. And now has moved on to the 17 of Kyler Scott.
No, you're kidding me.
Campos to the inside and
No.
Kyler.
I was about to
continue to fight for that 4th position.
Kyler stuck on that outside with Ravid. As Jared is also going to try to get around the 36. As Guy Speed seems to have caught the 77 of Trevor Davidson. And Trevor Davidson may have caught the 24 of Bar and Pool.
Side by side down the back straightaway. The 91 and the 77, and the 91 is now side by side with the 24. Bar and pull that lap, but the 91 of Guy Speed to the inside.
Yep.
As Trevor Davidson might look to the inside of Bar and Pool in a few moments.
As Guy Speed, loving the way these guys behind him are battling, it'll help him pull away. As here's Tanner Campos running in the 4th spot, feeling pressure from his teammate and owner, Jared Holmes.
Davidson and Poole continue to fight side by side. Neither one of them giving an inch to the other.
As now Jared Holmes is side by side for the 4th spot. Yes, the 4th position. And he'll take it away from his teammate. Davidson appears to have closed the gap between himself and the 91 of Guy Speed.
Jared Holmes to the inside of the 24 of Barnum Pool. It appears that he will clear him off of the corner going down the back straightaway. The 96 car will clear 20.
As now Trevor Davidson is going to appear to the inside for the lead of the 91 of Guy Speed. Doesn't quite have the speed yet. Maybe he'll get the run in these next few corners. And doesn't quite have the speed as Jared Holmes is also closing in on that 2nd spot. But now here comes Davidson to the inside.
Davidson has not gotten to a point where he can go to the inside and pass, but he is making steady progress on that 91. To the inside now for the lead.
Yep. Now, Guy Speed fighting back hard on that outside, but that's that inside lane. That is the preferred line. He'll take the lead from the 91, as Jared Holmes is also looking to get around the 91.
With Guy Speed on the outside, this is probably going to let Jared get into the inside, but the guy can't.
He still seems to be right behind the 91 of Guy Speed. Guy Speed luckily was able to slot back in line before Jared trained him on the inside, but
48 of Demo Redneck to the inside of the 00 of Tanner Campos.
And the
Redneck
62
will
of
complete
Carter
the pass
Jones.
this time.
62 of Carter Jones to the inside of the kind of Scott as well as Caleb Marinelli.
as here they are side by side for 2nd. Jared Holmes takes the second spot away from the 91, and he'll set his sights on the leader, Trevor Davidson.
As they go into turn 1, Holmes is closing the gap. Holmes is very, very hungry for a victory. It appears that he is closing the gap even further now, not 77.
The 48 is also gaining on the 24. It looks like he can pass him in a few laps or so.
Here comes Jared to the inside of Davidson. This is for the lead. As Jared will continue that preferred line on the inside. And he's cleared him into turn 1. New leader, Jared Holmes.
Looks like Baron Poole is trying to catch the guy. He's pretty close to him right now.
As we've just passed we're a little over a halfway point in the 60-lap main event. Jared Holmes beginning to put a little bit of distance between himself and the 77 of Trevor Davidson.
Well, considering that we're more than halfway in, I'm a little surprised that they haven't caught lap traffic. Maybe it's just considering that the cars in the B main are still in the cars in the A main.
I think that may be the issue, actually, because at this point in the race, they were nose to tail for lap traffic. Now there's a whole straightaway of more than that between the leader and the last car in the field.
As the 35 of Colin Dover goes to the inside of the 15 of Cale Marinelli for position.
This is for
Further in the
6th.
back, the 75 of Kylie Grider will go to the inside of Tanner Campos to attempt to make the pass for whatever position
8th. That is 8th. My bad. And now we've got a new challenge for the lead. Guy Speed is taking a look to the inside of the 96 of Jared Holmes. While there has not been crash yet this race, there has certainly been a lot of battles for the lead. As now Speed on that preferred line, side by side down the backstretch with Jared Holmes.
And that 91 machine goes to the inside, fighting to get that lead back, and it appears that he will clear him coming off of turn 2.
And now Jared runs very wide off that corner. That'll also help with Guy Speed pulling away. And now we have a battle for 3rd. Baron Poole and Trevor Davidson. As Poole very easily gets to his inside. They're still side by side. But now Poole has that preferred line. He'll clear Davidson off of 2.
As Colin Dover has also cleared Demo Redneck on the exit of turn 2 as well.
And now Guy Speed has put some distance between himself and Jared Holmes, but those gaps close up very quickly as we have a lot of side-by-side battles deep in the pack. Here is a battle between Carter Jones and Tanner Campos. This is right on the edge of the top 10 as Carter Jones gets right by Tanner, who has really fallen off during this run.
You're kidding.
As now Tanner is also getting passed by our 4th heat race winner, Justin Newman. That is for the 11th position. And now Raven Diggin trying to pass Kylie Grider, his teammate, for 7th.
Okay. Do they figure it out? They figure it out how to make things.
As one driver I thought would do good is not actually doing well. It's Zach Stern. He's only behind General Jake. That's around like 15th.
Very interesting run. Zach Stern has really not been in the mix at all today. Not even during the heat race. Well, just barely during his heat race. And it was for the final transfer spot. Not a strong performance after his 2 wins early in the season. As now we see Baron Poole taking a peek to the inside of Jared Holmes for 2nd.
No, they
as Colin Dover is going to the inside. Trevor Davidson for fourth.
Poole very easily gets by Holmes on that preferred line. As they round turn number 4, Guy Speed is going to take 11 to go. And now Poole is beginning to close on the 91 of Guy Speed. As now there are 9 laps to go in the event.
As they haven't been close to lap traffic at all in this race. They're only like, 3/4 of the straightaway behind now?
As now we just saw the driver at the tail end of the field, Bacon Thief. But it does not look like Guy Speed will catch the 78 before the end of this race. But somebody who may catch them is Poole, as he's taking a peek to the inside for the lead.
Getting down to turn 1, that 24 car is going to dive to the inside of the 91. He's going to peek. Not going to be able to make the pass, but he's definitely looking.
Yep. He only has a couple of laps to make that pass, but with that preferred line, it could happen very, very quickly. Here he comes to the inside with 5 laps to go in the race. Poole side by side for the lead with Guy Speed.
And here they come out of turn 4. Poole led that time around, but Guy Speed is not letting him get. I stand corrected. Guy Speed just watched the track. Poole will complete the pass.
Yep. 3 more laps to go here at Beaver Dam. Poole has taken the lead from Guy Speed. 2 laps to go now for Poole.
This race has seen a lot of side-by-side battles and a lot of easy passes, but one thing that hasn't been seen is lap traffic and wrecks.
Very interesting, as now the white flag is in the air for Poole. Can Guy Speed get him around him on the backstretch or in turns 3 and 4? Does not look like it out of turn 4. Poole is going to win at Beaver Dam.
As they all crash into the wall hard.
They'll merge onto pit road for a brief minute here. But now here is our race winner, Poole, out of turn 3 and 4, and he'll stop at the line and will begin to do his burnouts to celebrate his win at Beaver Dam in the grass, hopping over the little barrier between the smaller track and the outside track. Almost nails the wall there. He's getting a lot of smoke up, unlike most of the other burnouts in this series.
Maybe because he's the protagonist of a new hit show.
Those jumps he's doing must be doing a number on his suspension.
Yep. It doesn't matter. He won the race. He's happy. He's just going to celebrate as he absolutely murders his front end on that tire barrier. Not really a tire barrier, just a tire. So now I think that'll be the end of his burnouts. He'll just use that little access road and come onto pit road. And he'll try to make his way on victory lane. He missed it, but he'll just get back in there. As that was the Amsoil Dirt Late Model Series race at Beaver Dam. Poole finds the way to victory lane. Special thanks to Sreg Gervia and Jacoby Uranga for joining me today. Let's take a look at today's race results.